Hi, this is Chet Gladkowski, co-founder and CIO of GAPro. It's my privilege to share with you a little bit about the verification as a service platform that we have developed. Let me share my screen with you and walk you through a short demonstration. We have taken policy data from the source system through blockchain or whatever other technology or platform it's available on, poured it into the system. We've normalized the data so that we can then compare the insurance coverage with the risk profile, which contains the information that has to be compared. I've logged in as an insured, and since the system is created to be able to handle all kinds of policy types, we're able to search on those types. You could make a payment on the policy, or you could then select and view a policy. When you view the policy, we see all of the stakeholders that are in any insurance contract. I have the carrier that wrote the policy, have the agent broker that sold it, it's me, the insured, but then there's one to n number of third parties that need to have access to this. For example, you have a loan on a car or a building or property. The mortgage company, the bank needs a copy. That's a third party. So we bring all of that data together, and we then have the data that's necessary to do the comparison, the verification. We have the individual fields from the policy system and variables. We also have the policy itself. So whenever there's any question about the policy, we can bring the policy up. And for the first time in insurance industry history, all stakeholders looking at the same data at the same time in the same way. So we have the policy data, but now we also need to look at the fact that there is the risk profile. And as I said, the risk profile is where the insurance needs are identified so that it can be compared to the policy. Based on the kind of insurance, we have tabs across the top to identify the different kinds of information about the insured that could be helpful in the comparison. So we'll then select the particular type of coverage. We have a history of comparisons that have been done in the past, and then we can then enter specifics for this comparison. So we have all of these fields. We then do a comparison. It then goes out, it takes the risk profile data and the policy data, brings them together, and actually does the comparison and says, is the required data, the risk profile, met by the coverage in the policy? So we're able to show, in this particular case, all the individual comparisons were met, and it receives the GAPro seal of approval. So what we have done is we've brought those things together, a process that is totally manual today. We then record the results and we notify them, in this particular case, that there's no action. But if the system identifies an error, it then notifies the appropriate stakeholders to take action. And that notification takes them through the form of blockchain or other formats. Again, GAPro provides verification as a service, online, real time. I have shown it to you manually, but think about the fact that policy data keeps changing. Risk profile data keeps changing. And anytime one of those things change, we bring the data together, we then do the comparison, and then automatically notify the stakeholders. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.